What's up, you guys? Sean Rossat, managing editor of FightfulMMA.com. Go over there, get all of your MMA news, hang out, talk some trash during these UFC shows. Tonight's was UFC Sao Paulo from Brazil, and it was not wonderful towards the end. Let's go ahead and run you through the results. Tracey Cortez defeated Vanessa Mello via unanimous decision. A couple of 30-27s and a 29-28. Ariana Lipski defeated Isabella de Padua. A couple of 30-26, but 129-27. That's always cause for question when you see scorecards that differ so much like that. The fall from grace for Renan Barão has continued. He got swept. A couple 30-27s and a 30-26. He loses to Douglas Silva de Andrade. You have to believe this is it for Renan Barão. They surely, even though he's 32, about to be 33, he's lost 5 in a row. He's lost 7 of 8. The only people he's defeated since losing the bantamweight title are Mitch Gagnon and Felipe Nover. Couple of guys that were just there to exist. Just there. Woof, man. Not only that, Barão's missed weight like a couple times in that period. This is rough, man. He's got to go. And he'll probably get picked up by PFL or Bellator, but that's got to be it, right? I don't care if he went 32-1. What a turd he has laid over the last several years. Randy Brown, speaking of turds that were laid, no, not that Randy Brown laid a turd. Warlley Alves did, man. This guy looked like he was a world beater a while back. This is a guy that beat Alan Juban and Colby Covington. Beat both of those guys. Since then, he's went 3-4. Just can't get it done. Of course, he's fought some really tough guys. Kamaru Usman, James Krause, Randy Brown. Those are all really, really tough dudes. So hard to really down the guy for that. Randy Brown earned a $50,000 Performance of the Night bonus for this. Francisco Trinaldo did not earn a bonus for defeating Bobby Green via unanimous decision, but Ricardo Ramos did for submitting Eduardo Garagori via rear naked choke in round 1, as did James Krause, who finished Sergio Moraes via KO in the 3rd round. Man, James Krause is good. He's a good coach. He's a good fighter. That guy is going to be a major player over the next probably 15 years of MMA between his inside the cage and coaching. I mean, the guy just jumps back and forth between welterweight and lightweight, and now he's won 6 in a row. Quietly won 6 in a row and hasn't lost in 4.5 years. That's impressive. That is very impressive. He got a Performance of the Night bonus as well. Wellington Turman defeated Marcus Perez via unanimous decision. I bet none of you knew who the hell those guys were. Same with Andre Muniz defeating Antonio Arroyo via unanimous decision. You probably know who Charles Oliveira is. Probably didn't know why he was fighting Jared Gordon, though. Number 13 knocked Gordon out in about 90 seconds. This was what we thought it would be. If you listen to the preview show, this was a weird booking. This was an unusual booking. It didn't make any sense. It even got brought up in the comments section. Like, why did this fight happen? Very, very unusual decision to book this fight, considering the streak that Oliveira was on and the trajectory of Jared Gordon. All due respect to Jared Gordon and his skill set. But Charles Oliveira went into this fight winning 5 in a row, 6 of 7, beating guys like Nick Lynch, Jim Miller, Clay Guida, Will Brooks. It didn't make sense. Didn't make any sense. And after the fight, it made less sense. Well, Mauricio Shogun Hua, here are some things you can say. Mauricio Shogun Hua is 37 and is still in the conversation of possibly getting a title shot eventually. Shogun Hua has 1 loss in the last 5 years. Shogun Hua has 1 loss in his last 6 fights. Shogun Hua did not win tonight. Split draw. That's a bummer. While this was a split draw, I really think majority draws should go to the person who won the one scorecard. A split draw is where you have one card that's a draw, one card for Craig, one card for Shogun. A majority draw is where you would have two cards that were a draw, and then one for one of the fighters. And then, of course, the standard draw is just a draw across the board. But, yeah, I think majority draws should go to the person who wins the scorecard. Doesn't have anything to do with this damn fight, but I just think it should happen. Jan Blachowicz defeated number 8 middleweight Jacare Souza. Blachowicz came in the number 6 light heavyweight. Welcomed Jacare to this division, and man, Jacare did not look good. I think he landed 20 strikes this entire fight. Man, the guy's 39. He's about to be 40 in a couple weeks. He's going to be 40 in a couple weeks. He's lost 3 of 4. I don't want to say it isn't there for him, because a year ago he had a fight of the night and a KO win over Chris Weidman. And earlier in that same year, he beat Derek Brunson in under a round and had a performance of the night and a great finish there. And this is the first year that he's went without a victory. God, since I've watched MMA. Jacare Souza, I think, has a win every single year since maybe 2006 in MMA. Not going to happen this year. Done. And he might be done. Meanwhile, on the other end of things, Blachowicz didn't do himself really any favors to gain a title shot. Like, about a few weeks ago, it was him, it was Reyes, or it was Johnny Walker. Well, Johnny Walker ain't getting that shot. He got his ass whipped. Dom Reyes is in good position. He's talking trash with John Jones. Seems to be on the right track. Blachowicz, though, has beaten Nikita Krylov, Jimmy Manuwa, Luke Rockhold, some decent names, and then beat Jacare Souza. And hey, along with those wins, he's had some good fight of the nights and finishes along the way. This effectively gave Dom Reyes a title shot. All due respect to Jan Blachowicz, he ain't getting a title shot after this. Hopefully you give us a shot at FightfulMMA.com. Leave us a thumbs up, subscribe, comment below. What'd you think of the card? What'd you think of the decisions? We're out.